I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker. Yeah. Make them say my name.
Yeah, I live my whole life in a single wide, eating free pheasant just to get by. We was lucky if we got a sandwich with some french fries. Always seen things that we couldn't buy, so I made it my mission to be somebody. I really do this, they ain't really be about it. Stay true to myself, you could come see about me. White trash motherfucker, yeah, you can never doubt me. We help a fellow man when they need it. We all bleed the same when we bleeding. Lost a lot of family from the fiending, but I'm just sitting at the table and I'm eating. Now I get paid off of slum raps. All they said that I couldn't do,
I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker.
Be double on here.
Yeah. Make them say my name.
Columbus is the city that I'm from. We got hate, we got love, we got pain, we got drugs in the pens. They be stabbing in the streets, they got guns. We can't get away from habits. It's a habit where I'm from. People acting like they have it, or they acting like they haven't had enough. I didn't have the time, cause half the time I had to bluff. I can't let them in, I'm just gonna sin, that's what I've done. But I can't lose again, I need a win, I need a dub. I done put my blood, sweat and tears into this. Excuse me while I reminisce, thinking as the man I am now about the kid that I was when I was in the mix. Came a long way while I was in some shit.
I'll be with you till the end, where I go they follow. Won't ever let anybody get in my way. Lonely is the road to the city from the hollers we come from. Make them say my name, white trash motherfucker. Yeah. White trash motherfucker. Yeah. Make them say my name.
So I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what skin color you got. It doesn't matter where you're from. When they tell you you can't do it, you can. White trash motherfucker.
What's up? What's up? What's up? High country mother truckers. What's going on? Hopefully y'all are having a good week. I know I'm ready for Friday, ready for the weekend, ready for a date night with the wife. Looking forward to that. Shout out to the wifey. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to everybody, y'all. Man, we got a good one for y'all tonight. Damn good one. We have Mr. Adrian Raps. So what I want y'all to do is give him a warm, high country welcome. Let's get it, y'all. What's going on? He's muted. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yo, what up, chat? What up, chat? How's it going, y'all? How's it going?
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, mic check. Good.
Okay. What's up, man? My bad. I was just literally sitting here and I moved my mic and I got this janky ass cord. And as soon as I moved it, it said USB device not recognized. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love technology. It's always something, and it happens at the worst of times. Ah, did it again. Did it again.
Okay, are we back?
Yep, we back.
Okay, now Pro Tools is open. What in the hell?
Working on a little music, huh?
No, I wasn't meaning to. I said, but I said, what's up, Brandy? What up, Crystal? What up? Is it Oz or is it OZ?
OZ.
Okay, what up, OZ music? What up, Real Mike B?
Yeah, what's happening, chat? What's happening? What's happening with you, man? What's up?
Man, not a whole lot. Just trying to get this next album done, which is I'm like 2 songs away, I think. As long as my like ADHD don't kick in and I decide I need some other songs or something.
Yeah.
That happened last year on my album. I dropped I think it was 22 songs. So
Damn.
like right now I'm at 14. I'm willing to go to 15 if it's the right one. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
Awesome. Yeah, I got a couple of your songs pulled up here. Some real recent songs, and one of them is actually from a few years back
Okay.
with your boy Dirty.
Probably how life goes.
Yep.
That's like a favorite for everybody, man. The song is actually song's really what helped me out so much. Forever grateful for that song and being able to work with your boy Dirty. We got 4 total together, so grateful for that.
Shoot, before we jump into the video, you want to kind of introduce yourself to the people that don't know you?
My name is Adrian Raps from I live in Cookeville, Tennessee, right outside of Cookeville, Tennessee. Been doing music since I was like, I don't know, a sophomore in high school. So like 08-ish. Really didn't start off doing the country rap thing, and it kind of gravitated to it. And thankful I did, because this is really, I think, where I belong. I know there's different styles of country rap, but really, like over the past few years, I think I've been finding myself even more. So,
yeah. What would say that did you start out just strictly rapping?
I really started out like remixing songs.
Okay.
So like I remember the first song, well, not the first song. The first song I did was like an original. The second song I did was over a Lil Wayne beat. And then I did a feature with this dude. I used to do like all kinds of music with this guy, man. His name was Chaotic Stephen Pippin. And I was just doing like, I was rapping about whatever that I could rap about. I was just making shit rhyme, really, you know.
Yeah.
There was not really any context to it.
Just kind of build your vocabulary and
yeah,
putting things together.
Whatever I could say at that time, it was 16 bar verses. So whatever I could say in 16 bars, I was saying. And I guess really about the time I quit for the first time, I was starting to find myself in a way of like, I was wanting to do music that had meaning. It wasn't really the country rap lane or genre at that time.
Yeah,
I was just wanting to do something meaningful, something that I could relate to. You know, they say make timeless music or whatever. Like that was my goal. And yeah, that was right about the time I quit, because I quit in like 2015. Not long. I quit probably like 6 months. And then kind of reinvented who I wanted to be, because my rap name back then was Young A YUNG-A. The A stood for Adrian.
So, like, not to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
What ended up making you want to quit?
Well, just the I guess like I wasn't seeing any progress. I could tell my music was progressing, but I wasn't getting a whole lot of
feedback.
Yeah, good feedback. Like my music was changing and I was losing people in a sense because like the town I'm from, we ain't got shit where I live, man. So I would have to go to these clubs and like I remember I performed at this hookah bar. It was really my first like big performance where everybody was fucking with me. And I only performed these songs that I had done. And so like I did gain a little bit of fan base locally, but then as my music changed, it was like the people that were riding with me, they weren't riding with the new shit. They wanted to hear the shit I was doing, which was, you know, like copycat and shit that was on the radio, shit that wasn't true to myself, I guess you could say.
Right.
And so like I did that. I was in a group at that time. There was a second group I was in, and we had all kind of split up. We were all still homies, but everybody quit except me and one of my homies, Marcus. And it just, I don't know, I guess it just wasn't the same. But then I come back because I was like, man, I got to just like keep doing this. I wasn't, and still to this day, I don't do music for monetary reasons. I do music because it helps me on the inside, helps me keep my brain clear. And I do like to express stuff in a way for other people to be able to relate to and help them out in the messages I try to convey.
Yeah, that's
in most of my songs.
Good feeling.
So when I like reinvented myself and I changed my name from Young A to just Adrian, and so I like come back and I was doing my thing, and then found out my wife was pregnant, and I was like, I can't be a rapper and a dad because like rapping ain't paying the bills, so I'm gonna have to work.
Yeah.
And then so the last song I done before he was born, I did a song for him. It used to be on YouTube, but I used to just download these free beats and just do shit, you know. And so when I finally got to able to monetize my stuff, I had all these copyright, not strikes, but claims. And so I took all my old stuff down. I still got it like on my computer and stuff, but it was a song for him. And it was really about the time that I had met your boy Dirty and New Breed and Jesse Howard and them in 2020 that I really was like, I'm really going to do this. I'm going to invest my money in a better sound. I'm going to invest my money in better like equipment, programs, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been doing music, like I said, since like 2008. So that's 17 years. I'm 34, so half my life. But really the past 5 years, I've just been on go.
Damn. That's one hell of a story.
Yeah, that's just part of it too. That's, you know, that's a good little
insight.
Condensed version.
Man, without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. How life goes. Adrian Raps and your boy Dirty.
Adrian, your boy Dirty.
Ayo, Babs, this shit crazy.
You gotta take the good with the bad and just let the rest go. I grew up on the struggle, so the stress is all I know. Had to get it out the mud, so I got dirt all on my soul. But I'ma be alright, cause that's how life go. Yeah, that's how life go. That's how life go. Yeah, that's how life go. That's how life go. Yeah.
I grew up in the struggle lane, had a pot to piss and mama worked 2 jobs, still no
much I know. Work towards your goals, then reach out for more. You gotta take the good with the bad and just let the rest go. I grew up on the struggle, so the stress is all I know. Had to get it out the mud, so I got dirt all on my soul. But I'ma be alright, cause that's how life goes. Yeah. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm a father myself and I work to the bone. Gotta make it happen, there's a little boy at home. That depends on me, and when he looks up to me, I see how great he is gonna be, so it keeps pushing me. Go hard today, no time to waste. Trust me, little man, this world is two-faced. You gonna make a lot of friends along the way, but you gonna lose way more than you make. Keep your head up, stay on the right track, cause you gon' tell your kids one day. You gotta take the good with the bad and just let the rest go. I grew up on the struggle, so the stress is all I know. Had to get it out the mud, so I got dirt all on my soul. But I'ma be alright, cause that's how life goes. Yeah. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Definitely do have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah. And I remember so like me and Dirty had met actually I met Dirty before I met New Breed and Jesse. There was a page back on Facebook, used to be called Lifestyle.
Okay.
And I was in there. It was just like a big, and there was probably like 20,000-30,000 people in here. But it was literally just like artists and fans, and that's how I met OG Black Sheep as well. Nunrilla. But like people just get in there and like comment and like drop their songs. It was like a big networking platform, and it was pretty dope. When I first joined, the guy that ran it, GJ, he would do these like Freestyle Friday things, and like artists would do these, like they would call them features. It's like free feature, but like so like I would do a Freestyle Friday entry, and if I win, then I had to do a feature on the artist that done those before me. It just kind of like pass it along kind of deal. And I met Dirty through that. And so when I bought that beat, I'd sent it to him and didn't really know what to expect. And I remember I was working, I was at my job, I was sitting on the forklift, I had my headphone in, and he texted me, he's like, check your email. So I went and checked my email, and I was like, holy shit. And it was right at time to get done for the night. So like I just let it play. I swept up, cleaned up and everything, got ready. I clocked out. I lived 15 minutes. Well, it was like 16, 17 minutes from the house. I got in the car, headed home. I wrote that whole verse, or both verses, on the way home. And like I just knew that was going to be one of the ones, you know.
Yeah.
I had that feeling. So like I walk in the house, my wife and her aunt and my son were in there, and like I walk in and she's like, hey babe. I was like, can't talk right now. I have to go record this song. And instantly, I went in, and it was one of them. It come out. I mean, like I said, I wrote it driving home, so I really didn't have time to rehearse it. But it all just came out naturally, like it was meant to be. What up, Catalyst? It's my brother right there, man.
What up? What up?
That song, to this day, it's probably the biggest song I got. I ain't got a whole lot of big songs. But that song right there, everybody vibes with that one. So the message is definitely in there. Yeah.
Shit, we got another one lined up, loaded up. It's got even the song title has got a good message in it. Reason to Live.
Oh yeah, that's the newest one I've dropped with Joe Sticks.
Give us a little story behind it.
So that was right around the time I was traveling and doing shows with Outlaw Nation. I'd written that song, and Eddie E.R. Robinson actually produced the beat. So like, it was one of those things. Like, no matter what you do through life, you've always got a reason to live. I mean, that's the way I do. Like, like I was telling somebody the other day, this is not about living, but like I got a really bad temper, and kind of a loose cannon sometimes. But every time I get mad, I just think about my son, you know. And I told somebody today, I said, like they said something about, well, I ain't seen you mad before, and I said, yeah, you're not going to. I said, I locked that demon away a long time ago. I said, there's one little boy that holds that key. I got to make sure, I come home to him every day. And so, whether you have a son or a daughter or husband, wife, mom and dad, brother, sister, you always got reasons to live.
Absolutely.
And so I just kind of played off that song and then, or like that mentality. But then I also put it in like, I probably, like, we all battle our demons and everything. And people look at me as music artist, and they're like, man, that's a that's a great lifestyle, but you don't know what it's been like, over the past 17 years. And it's no disrespect, but like, you don't know everything I've done to get to where I'm at, from spending my last bit of money on trying to get some studio time or to buy a beat. And, you got $110 in the bank, and they're like, yeah, you can get this beat for $100. You got $10 in there until next week. But it's all one of those things, if you set your mind to it and continue to stay dedicated, I feel like it'll pay off. And
yeah, you definitely got to invest your money into yourself.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like I've been to, like I say in the song, something about like been to hell and back so many times I know the shortcuts. It's one of the lines in there that sticks out to me the most. Like I've had a hellacious life growing up. I don't express a lot of it, and I don't really like talking about a lot of the past, like a lot of the bad stuff in my life, just because I want to try to, I guess, put out positive energy and positive vibes, because negativity don't do nothing but generate more negativity.
Absolutely.
So I try to be positive and everything, see the light and everything, glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
So
shoot, every Monday over here we do Men's Mental Health Monday. I try to focus on talking about different ways to cope with things and how to overcome them, and just life in general as men.
Yeah.
Because so much is put on our shoulders and so much is expected of us,
and I think we do a lot to ourselves too, like we look at ourselves as the people that bear the weight, like
mm-hmm.
I have to make sure that I can do this and be able to not only provide what's needed, but be able to give some of the wants. And sometimes, like I make a joke a lot about to my wife, because I go to the store and I'll pick something up, whether it's something stupid, like I got these. I don't know if my camera can see it because it's dark in here. Those right there, like those little collectible pop-it things.
Oh yeah,
those are all music artists. And so like I'll be at the store or something to see one I ain't got, and I'm like, all right, let me get that. And then we'll walk around a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really need this. My wife's like, just get it. It's like $8 or $5 or whatever. I'm like, nah, I can find something better to spend my money on. And it's just one of those little things. Like that's just how, like how I see. Like I get mine, but after everybody got theirs. So we got to finish lap kind of deal.
I'm the same way when it comes to some stuff, like especially, that the little nonsense bullshit that really don't matter, but you would like to have.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, be at Walmart or something, and yeah, I think I do want a new sound bar or something like that. And then, man, I'd rather not spend $80 on that.
I was gonna get some work boots the other day. Mine are good. They're just a couple years old, and man, I went and looked, and I was like, man, these motherfuckers are so expensive now.
Yeah,
And
you're paying at least a couple $100 for a good pair of boots.
I think they were like $165, and my wife's like, "You need them, just buy them." I'm like, I can get a few more months out of the ones I got. I can spend $165 on something way better than the fucking boots.
Hey, I can't really say shit right there because I'll spend $180 real quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, I will. It's just getting me to that point,
Yeah. Yeah, like my wife said, then I tell you, go to get it.
That's what my wife does. We went a few weeks ago to the mall, and she's like, "Get you some blue jeans." She's like, "You only got like 3 pair left," because I do this thing. I buy nice blue jeans, and they stay nice until I'll be outside working on something, and they'll get one little spot like this big on there, and I'm like, "Oh, they're ruined." And then next thing you know, they're covered in grease. I don't care anymore. And so she's like, "You only got a couple nice pair," and I was like, "I'm not spending money on blue jeans." I was like, "These things are expensive." And then she finally talked me into it. And then like I walk out the store and I bought like 3 or 4 new pair. And she was like, "Well, I didn't know you were going to buy 4 pair." And I was like, "I'll take it back right now." And she's like, "No, you're good." It's like, okay.
Hey.
But I got a pair of jeans in my drawer that I've had since I was in 8th grade.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Like I try to take care of my jeans. Like I was telling her, like growing up, I didn't go without anything, but like I didn't get a lot of nice brand new clothes and shit. It was all thrift stores or hand-me-downs. So like I try to take care of my stuff. But then I'm also to the point, like once they got a grease stain on them, I don't care if, like I said, if it's this big or whatever, I'm like, all right, well now they're work pants.
Yeah, that's how I was growing up. Most of my stuff was secondhand or hand-me-downs.
I had cousins, and my grandma we had like 3 thrift stores in the town I lived in, so we'd be there every weekend. And I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it, but like looking back, I was like, man. So like now my son's like, "Oh, I want that pair of shoes," and I'm like, all right, I'll watch for them go on sale. Like I'll try to buy him, nicer stuff just because I know what it was like, wearing the Dollar General shoes to school and everybody had their Nikes and Converse and stuff. And I just don't want to see him go through that.
Yep. My 2-year-old, my youngest, he's already got me buying him fucking Nike and Under Armour and all kinds of shit. I mean, I feed into it obviously because he's only 2, but
oh, I do too. But like I got this like whole balling on a budget mindset, and like I'll go to like a Nike clearance store, and we got like I live in Tennessee and we got tax-free weekend. So like if it's tax-free weekend, I try to get down there and be like, all right, let's buy like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. We'll buy a couple that you can wear now, and then we'll buy a couple that you can grow into.
That's
smart. I just try to stack them up and stuff like that because I'm like, they're brand new shoes. Who cares if they were last year's model? Like 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds don't know that. Hell, I think last time I went to there and it was tax-free weekend, I bought me like 5 pair of shoes. I think I wore 2 of them. I wore 3 pair, but I've only worn 1 pair once. I actually wore them in the music video I got with Joe Sticks. And then I wore another pair in a music video and to perform in one night. And that's the only time I wore them. Because I like find a pair of shoes I like and I just wear them until they don't wear anymore. And then I move on.
Yeah, it's been years since I bought me a pair of tennis shoes. I finally broke down and bought me a pair of Forces before a show a couple weeks ago.
Oh man, I love horses.
Yep, I had to give me a pair of classic all whites.
They go with everything.
Yeah, they are. Yep. All right, y'all. Let's jump into it. Reason to live. Let's get it, y'all.
Been a rough road, I ain't never seen no easy street. Grew up a screw up bumping Johnny Cash and B.I.G. Mama raised me to eat all my food and brush my teeth. Be thankful for what I got. When I go to bed, better take a knee. Now I gotta pass it down, plus even more. Thinking to myself, why did I do that evil for? All that stupid stuff, looking back, it don't make sense. I had to learn the hard way, I wish that I could make amends. Too many friends came and gone, this ain't no sitcom. Another dumb idea, can't seem to turn that switch off. They saying, bro, I wish that I could ride a tour bus. They don't know I've been to hell and back so many times, I know the shortcuts. I got burn marks on these forces, but these ain't even bad. You should see my work boots and my Jordans. You want this life? Then take it, you can have it. There's a lot more to it than showing up and rapping. You wanna walk in my shoes, you wish that you never did. Can't get to where I'm going, you ain't been where I've been. Better learn to make memories while you lose friends. All the love that I gained gave me a reason to live. Hard to deal with the pain, take it on the chin. But I still can't complain, so I keep up grin. Grandmama told me pray, Lord forgive my sins. So I learned along the way, I got a reason to live.
Let's talk about real shit. Let's talk about fake friends. Let's talk about how none of these motherfuckers real, man. All of them fake as fuck. All they do is huff and puff, and they don't wanna see me up. These hating motherfuckers, cuz I can't do bad by my motherfucking self. Man, this shit too fucking dope to just be sitting on the shelf. Dropping hit after hit, boy, we killing this shit. And we some outlaws out here representing this shit. You wanna walk in my shoes, boy, they give you the blues. Some shit you can't handle, some shit you probably lose. My life like CNN, nothing but that bad news. It's gonna be hard to feel this if you ain't the fucking realest.
You wanna walk in my shoes, you wish that you never did. Can't get to where I'm going, you ain't been where I've been. Better learn to make memories while you lose friends. All the love that I gained gave me a reason to live. Hard to deal with the pain, take it on the chin. But I still can't complain, so I keep up grin. Grandmama told me pray, Lord forgive my sins. So I learned along the way, I got a reason to live.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Good shit. If you don't know, you will know. You know? Hey, shout out to the chat. What up, y'all? What up? What up? We lost him for a hot second, but he'll be back. He will be back. Man, what's up, chat? Drop some questions in there. You got some questions? Let us know. Let us know. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. But we gonna have to keep things rolling, keep things bumping. Let's get it. All right.
Yeah, my truck's a little more high. No, they hate when I ride by. Jar full of clear from the mountainside. Alright. Stand my ground to the day I die. On my front porch where my flag flies. Bitch, red light, don't cross that line. Alright.
Yeah, my truck's a little more high. No, they hate when I ride by. Jar full of clear from the mountainside. Alright. Stand my ground to the day I die. On my front porch where my flag flies. Bitch, tread light, don't cross that line. Alright. I'm a whiskey drinking, hell raising. Good old boy from way out in the sticks. That long cut back to my lip. With a pistol there on my hip. I'm a white trash motherfucker. Don't start no shit. I ain't scared to throw down. We can go right now, boy. That's how I'm is. Roll up, we can smoke one. Big bag, yeah, I want one. I ain't never had much, whole lot of bad luck. About time that I got some. We can ride with the windows down. Speakers banging, man, I love that sound. Ain't nobody ever try me. If they want it, hard to find me, boy. What you gotta say now? Yeah, my truck's a little more high. No, they hate when I ride by. Jar full of clear from the mountainside. Alright. Stand my ground to the day I die. On my front porch where my flag flies. Bitch, tread light, don't cross that line. Alright, what we finna do now? Pull up in the truck with the pipes on loud. Open the door and release the cloud. I know that they hate, but I ain't looking down. Got a half tank, we can hit some trails. And the do stop signs to the birdshot shells. Do donuts in the field around hay bales. If the cops show up, we can run like hell. I ain't really want no problem. If you wanna have one though, we can solve it. Probably be better if we could just squash it. Cause I'm getting too old for the nonsense. Shit. Bump that if you wanna roll. All I need is the Addy and I'm on the road. I was raised up right till I stand my ground. So I live by the code, fuck around, find out.
My truck's a little more high. No, they hate when I ride by. Jar full of clear from the mountainside. Alright. Stand my ground to the day I die. On my front porch where my flag flies. Bitch, tread light, don't cross that line. Alright.
Yeah, my truck's a little more high. No, they hate when I ride by. Jar full of clear from the mountainside. Alright. Stand my ground to the day I die. On my front porch where my flag flies. Bitch, tread light, don't cross that line. Alright. I'm back.
Hey, he's back.
So we didn't get to talk about that one first, so we can talk about that one after.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something was happening. You know when I said Pro Tools opened up earlier?
Yeah.
So when my mic did something and it like kicked off, and then it tried to use my camera as a microphone, and then my Google Chrome said your browser cannot support this device because something else is using it. So I just shut down Google Chrome, shut down all my stuff, and come back. That's what happened.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, that video was super fun to shoot. Catalyst, I seen him in the comments, said that he loved the video. We actually shot that. I don't know if you've seen it. The song with Trainwreck Kenny, Slipping Away. It's Trainwreck Kenny and me. We had set that video shoot up, and I was like, bro, since you're down here, like, let's go shoot this video. And that was at my homie's shop. So we pulled up, and uses those trucks for props, obviously. Neither one of those are mine. Actually, the camouflage truck he sold to somebody in my hometown. I see it like at least 3 days a week, and every time I see it, I'm like, I shot a video on that truck. But yeah, that song was just like that's just a good vibe feel, man.
Yeah, for sure. I like that GMC in that video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
And Catalyst, he's got an eye for like shots and like just the way he makes videos look.
Shit. I seen in the comments that there's a song with you and him called Lately
yeah,
that everybody's been liking. So shit, I got that pulled up if you want me to play it real quick.
All right, well before you play that one, I'll say I'll kind of give you a little backstory how this one come up. So you know all the country rap drama shit going on, right? I kind of intertwined that with like real life drama, like what's going on in the world today, politically, whatever. Like everybody has got to be better than the next man. But last time I checked, we all get up and put our pants on the same way, one leg at a time.
Yes, sir.
And so like I originally started writing something and I had a hook for it and it was trash. So I wrote and recorded the verses and sent the blank verse to Cat or the open hooks to Cat. I guess you could say the verses were both on there. And I was like, let's help each other bounce some ideas off each other on some stuff. And he was like, all right. And he works, I work, we both work full-time jobs. And like 2-3 days later, he kind of showed me a little demo of it. And I was like, bro, that's dope. We both forget how it goes. Like I kind of have a little inkling of how the original was. He kind of did. And we went and I went to his house and we're working on a collab EP that we're going to drop this year as well. And so like we're there talking about it. And I was like, we got to do this Lately hook, bro. And he's like, I don't remember how it went. So we pulled the session up. He's listening and he kind of come up and I'm like, I think that's it. He's like, it's not what it was, but it's better kind of deal. And so like he wrote the hook around my verses, and usually like I always write the verse around the hook.
Yeah.
And so he wrote the hook around it and we sat on it for I think 2 months, a month and a half, something like that. And then I went down to his place and we went and shot the video. And the video turned out super good. We got a lot of positive feedback from everybody that's seen it so far. So it's just a super good, deep, relatable song. This is probably one of my most, how can I say it? Like this song has a super deep message throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get the video pulled up.
Oh.
But actually, hold on. Oh, yeah, it's right here. My bad.
Are you
My
good?
bad. I just had the audio file. I didn't click on the video file. But yeah, it's.
I'm gonna take a little bit of credit. The drone shot was my idea, but the way it turned out, like he put it all together so perfect.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Lately I've been drinking whiskey straight, no chaser. Try to say a couple more prayers, thanking God that I made it this far. But baby, life been crazy. Thinking about the old days, it's funny, ain't it? Had all panned out to see the money changing. Everyone else around, I don't need the paper. Rather chill by myself than to be a faker. Like half these clowns, they just clout chasing. And they never slowing down, they just ball yanking. Trying to fit in with the crowd when the lights go off. And we both by ourselves, I don't close my eyes. Pretend I'm somebody else and it's dangerous. If you really think about it, I ain't hating. If you wanna do that, you can do what makes you happy in your garden full of snakes like Satan. But here lately, life been vacant.
Lately I've been out my mind. Count minutes on my days, running out of time. Asking God if you hear me, can you hear my line? I'm just a lost soul that's hard to find. Lately, I've been feeling crazy. Don't let them take me. Lord, can you save me?
And I ain't letting no one win. In the end, they ain't judge you by your skin. I'm talking pigmentation and the race that you in. They gon' judge by the way that you live. Your car and bank account don't exist. It ain't about who you were around. It's about the message you sent, how you treated your family, your friends, but even them strangers. Cause sometimes they might need a smile, so be patient. Nothing comes to the ones who ain't grateful. And I've been blessed way beyond imagination. When I finally ride the wings of an angel, I'ma look back to my folks, say thank you. But here lately, seeing all the drama in the world so hateful. We can't exist if we always segregated and no one trying to change it. So God please save us or we not gonna make it.
Lately I've been out my mind. Count minutes on my days, running out of time. Asking God if you hear me, can you hear my line? I'm just a lost soul that's hard to find. Lately, I've been feeling crazy. Don't let them take me. Lord, can you save me? Lately, I've been feeling crazy. Don't let them take me. Lord, can you save me?
Appreciate that.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
So you remember earlier in the conversation when I was talking about like when I started taking it seriously, started investing. So this man, Catalyst, he's really one of the ones that's really helped me keep motivated, man. I don't really fuck with a lot of people too heavy anymore. But me and this dude probably talk 5-6 days a week. Music and just personal life. Definitely the homie, the brother. It was weird. Like I met him, like I remember it still. Like I was grocery shopping, and this video called Tennessee come up, and I was like, "Who's this dude?" And it was him and Smokey Black, and they had shot a video, and they used New Breed's truck in the video. And it was like a few weeks before this, New Breed had released the video with his truck in the video, and I was like, did this dude buy New Breed's truck? So like I'm doing all my research and stuff. And so I comment on his video and I'm like, hey bro, hit me up, blah, blah, blah. And I think he hit me up on Instagram. Just because it's like the same username or whatever. And he hit me up and we're like chopping up a little bit. And like my music then, even over the past, 2023? So even over the past 2 years, like I've progressed a lot. And so like he sends me the song and I know he wasn't really confident because like the music I had out versus like what I was currently recording at that time. Because I'm bad for that, like sit on a bunch of music. And so like I did it and I sent him this verse back. The song's called Lip Kit. And he was like, oh hell yeah, bro. He's like, me and Smokey were doing an EP. And we weren't going to have anybody else on it, but you're going on the EP now. So I was like, all right, dope, cool. And then we kind of, like talked a little bit. He was still in the process of moving from Florida to Tennessee at this time. And then really once he got here, man, I was just like, all right, you done come to where I live. We got to fucking work. And so like I went down to his house, met him for the first time. kind of chopped it up. Then I had a birthday show, album release party, because that's kind of what I do. Is I just always like, I don't celebrate my birthday really. Like, we go out to eat with my family or whatever. So like, I always try to drop my album around my birthday, and then just kind of bring people in like that. So we do that show. Everything's cool, and ever since then, man, it's just been up from there. And I got to give him definitely credit for helping me get better quality. You know, like he's like, you need to do this, or you need to do that, you need to do blah blah blah. And like, I actually listen to the man because he knows exactly what he's talking about. Because I can tell in the different sounds and stuff that I sound like now. So
Yeah.
got nothing but love for him. Definitely a ride or die, and I got his back till
Oh yeah.
to the end of time.
So he definitely helped, I guess, mold your growth.
Oh, definitely. So like, I use Pro Tools now, and I was using Adobe, and he was cool with it. Like, I would send him the stems and everything and mix the songs, and then he was like, you need to use Pro Tools. So like, I paid for Pro Tools for a whole year, which it's $100 a year for the artist or whatever. And I paid it for a whole year. And like, I would send him snippets, you know, I'd put my phone up like this and record the screen. And he was like, why are you still doing that? Like, he's like, you know, if you record Pro Tools, you can send me the whole session.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right. So I was like, I'll learn Pro Tools. And I tried it, and I was like, fuck this. And I was paying $54 a month for Adobe because I had the whole creative suite. So, I mean, I pay $100 a year for Pro Tools, or $50 a month for the Avid or the Adobe suite. And so like, he's done that, and he's like, all right, he's like, so, you know, you need to try to buy these plugins and stuff like that. And so yeah, really, he's like, he's helped me find a better sound within, like, I guess, unlock myself.
Help you find yourself.
Oh yeah,
Find your voice.
definitely a better artist in general as well because of him. So we got a lot left to do before our time's up.
Shout out to Catalyst, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. We all got to have people in our corners that are, you know, pushing us, making sure that we're staying on the path that we need to be.
There's a lot of names in the chat that do that for me. Heather, she's been around since probably 2022. Definitely Crystal. Crystal went to a New Breed and Jesse Howard show, and I was opening up for him. And like, I get off the stage, and she's like there, and she's missed one show in 3 years. Yeah. And then Misty Lambert, she started rocking with me, I think last year, maybe the year before. Larissa Angel, man, she's been there since pretty much I met New Breed and Jesse. She's known New Breed for a long time, and she's like, even on a personal level, a lot of these people, you know, we have a personal relationship outside of music, and that's really what helps. So
I've been
definitely got love for a lot of these people.
Yeah, I definitely been noticing that the more people that I interview, especially outside of my area, how entwined everybody is and how much of a family you guys really are.
Oh yeah,
all of you.
Man, at the end of the day, family's all you got, you know. Like, money ain't gonna get me through the day. You know, like, if I need to vent, shoulder to cry on, money ain't gonna help. Nice shoes ain't gonna help. You know, you gotta have that person. You gotta have them rocks. And besides my wife and my son, my mom and dad, these are my fans. You know, my artist friends. That's all the family I got. So, I mean, Crystal's got 2 of my logos tattooed on her. So, Yeah. She's a real one. She's ride or die.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on the show. Gonna kind of wrap things up. I know I got to get up early.
For me too, 3:30.
Well, shit, I ain't. Yeah, you got to get up a lot earlier than what I do, but I still got to get up early.
It's all good. We sleep when we dead, right?
Yeah.
Before we get off here, I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Appreciate everybody hopping in the chat. Everybody coming through tonight. Share it out. Even if we ain't live, people can still watch the interview and everything for replay value. I really appreciate you having me up here, man. It's a fresh feeling. I see you doing a lot. I went through and skimmed a lot of your videos over this past week. And I got a lot coming. I got a brand new video dropping Saturday with Tin Man. The next video after that's probably one with Cinny Sticks. It might be a solo song called California King. Just gonna see how the videos fall in. I got a new video with Hard Target coming soon. So, and the album is gonna drop July 27th on all platforms, which is gonna be my birthday. Album release party is gonna be July 26th.
Make sure you guys go run them numbers up, y'all. Make sure you go follow. Keep an eye out.
It's this. Oh, let's see if I get my hand right here. Adrian _Raps_ on all platforms. You can find me all streaming platforms, all social media platforms by Adrian _Raps_.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on. Really do.
Appreciate you having me, man. I'll be back. If you have me back, I'll definitely be here.
Hey, absolutely, man. Hopefully, the more I do this, the more the word spreads and the more exposure I get and the more opportunities people get to have to meet the artist.
Oh, definitely.
And I'm actually starting to kind of push towards producers too, because I feel like they get kind of left in the dark.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like I know Catalyst. I've talked about him. He's a producer, engineer, videographer, and an artist. So like, he's like a one-stop shop kind of deal. But definitely the producer side of people, a lot of people get slept on. Or like Trainwreck Kenny, for example, a lot of people know him. Either they know him as a rapper, or I guess as artist because he sings, or they know him as a producer. They don't, realize that he does both, kind of like Catalyst. A lot of the people behind the scenes definitely get slept on. And so, yeah, getting some producers up here, some engineers, maybe, stuff like that could really bring some other traction too. Because you could meet people, like I could be up here in the chat one night and you got a producer on here, link up with him kind of deal.
Yeah.
Really, what we need to do. There's enough money out there for, to feed everybody at the table. So,
and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build bridges for everybody. This ain't about me. This is about everybody else.
Right.
So appreciate you coming on. Y'all, if you want to get on the show, hit me up. doobie740@gmail.com. Just get a hold of me. Let's link up. Let's do something. Adrian, I appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, homie.
All right, y'all. It's been real. We out.